Welcome to a 12 stone tutorial. This is on the game LaVad, which means alone or solitaire. So this is a one-player game. So the object of the game is to move all your stones into 12 columns of completed cevets. Cevet is the Hebrew word for tribe. So to begin, you lay out all your 48 stones face down in 12 rows across and down, keeping the rows close together and creating 12 columns. Leave room on the table for an additional 2 columns. Flip the top rows face up. So these cards have already been randomized using the tumbler, and you can see how to use the tumbler in a video on this channel. So now we have 12 rows of 4 stacks each, and I'm flipping each stone, the top stone, face up. So we want to leave room for 2 more rows for organizing your stones. So when it comes to gameplay, begin by moving exposed stones into the empty columns. Each column or row can contain only up to 4 stones at any given time. Use the 2 empty columns, and we're placing those on the right and left, to move your stones and begin organizing your cevets. Once a stone is moved from the row, the stone below is flipped, allowing a player to eventually expose all stones. A stone may only be moved into an empty column or placed above a stone of its matching cevet, as space in the column allows. This game presumes that you have a strong understanding of the 12 stone hierarchy and the cevets, or the tribes, the 12 different, shall we say, suits, signified by the species, or what we call zanim, which in this case is figs. These two are of the same suit. The lily pads, here's a lily pad and the lily pad map, are of the same suit. So in this hand, there's not a strong suit to choose, meaning that if there were like 3 figs available, that would be a strong suit to choose. There are exceptions. A stone from a different cevet can also be placed above a stone as long as the 2 stones are of matching rank, meaning a zanim can be placed on a zanim, a map on a map, or a captain on a captain. But they also must belong to an adjacent cevet within the hierarchy of suits. Keep in mind, to win the game, each cevet will eventually need to occupy its own column. So in this instance, I will start with the figs. I move this fig over here, this is the captain of the figs, to this empty row. Flip over its card. This is a wall card. Before I move this fig over, I want to expose as many cards as I can, because I may be changing my mind. Here's another wall card. This is a wall stone. Here's another wall stone. I can place a wall stone on a wall stone. This is the captain of the olives. Notice the olive tree and the little bird. Here's an olive. An olive can go on an olive. This is the captain of the dates. He is not the highest ranking of the dates, but he is a date. You see the date in the top left corner. This hand is looking pretty good. I've only moved 1 stone off into this pile, and we already have exposed a number of stones. Now I'll move the fig onto the fig. This game is going pretty well. I've only moved 2 stones off. I still have another row here, and we're exposing a lot more stones than normal. I win this game about 70-80% of the time. And we have another date. These two dates. Cannot place this up here because only 4 stones can be placed on one suit. Considering that there are 3 date stones exposed on the table, this is a good candidate for this row here. But you have to be very careful because you only have 14 rows. And you can end this game quite quickly. Now we have a choice. We can move the captain over to the map, or we can move the map to the captain. I would highly recommend moving. We're hoping this stone plays somewhere so that we can have a free row for organizing. We still have moves we can make, and the final stone in this pile is the fig map. So we've already successfully finished this, what we call sevet or tribe, the fig tribe. We have 2 pomegranates, but I'm going to move these first. And we have completed our barley tribe. There are rules that I am not showing you because this game is going so well. Olives. All 4 acacia trees. So this is a sevet consisting of a captain, a map, and 2 acacia trees or 2 zanim. And I will move this guy. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'll put them in order. This is the hierarchical order. We're going to win this game without showing you something. I've got to show you something. Okay, so far in this game, what we've done is we've placed a stone of the same sevet on a stone of the same sevet. However, there is an exception that I spoke earlier about, and I'm going to have to show you. Oh my goodness, we're finishing. This is the lion. Very artistic. Nice. Looks like a hieroglyph of a... It's meant to look like a stone, Jerusalem stone, with a hieroglyph of a captain of, or a tribe of Israel, and that's the lion. So this would be the tribe of Judah. And you can see on the map, it shows you, this map is an ancient map of Israel, and it shows you where Judah was. Judah's in this space, and it has a little star there. All the maps will show you where the tribes are. This tribe here, the fig tribe, led by the donkey, is actually the tribe of Issachar, the 9th son of Jacob, and his land, 2,800 years ago, was right there. Okay, I've got to break this. We can win this game really fast, but I'm going to have to break this and show you some things that we haven't shown yet. So as I said, obviously you can place a fig on a fig. You can place a pomegranate on a pomegranate. You can place a date on a date. This is the date tribe. Their land is actually split, but their land was about there in the center. And that is the tribe of Joseph. Something special about his tribe, but you can see that in the hierarchy. But there's something I have to show you about this game that we're not going to even have to do. I will place this here to show you this. So this game requires a really good knowledge of the hierarchy of the stones. So as I had mentioned, a pomegranate can go on a pomegranate, right? obviously. A pomegranate could go on any pomegranate. There is an exception where a zanim can go on a zanim, meaning the fruit can go on a fruit if it's an adjacent tribe. In the hierarchy, the pomegranate is the 5th tribe in the hierarchy. The carob is the 6th tribe of a hierarchy, right? So this carob can go on the 5th or the 7th tribe. So this carob could be placed here, right? This map, however, could not be placed here. But I'll show you this, and this is just really going to mix up my hand here. This carob could be placed here because they're both zanims and they're in adjacent tribes. This captain is, we'll call him captain number 6. This is captain number 5. A captain number 6 can go on captain number 5, or he can go on captain number 7. I believe captain number 7 is actually on the table already too. Captain number 7, yeah. So, how do I show that? I won't show that. What I will show you is this is captain number 5, this is captain number 6. Well, this is captain number 4. So this captain could go on that captain. We don't need to do it in this game, but if you play this game often, there will become times when you're having to. May sound a bit confusing, but I can tell you it's what makes the game extremely interesting. There have been games where I thought I absolutely lost, and then all of a sudden I saw a move where I moved this on this and this on this and this on that to be able to then undo the mess to finish the game. This map, I can't, okay, so this is captain, here I'll show you something interesting. This is captain number 5. This is captain number 6. So 5 can go on 6 or 4, right? So he could go here. This is actually a legal play. This map is map number, we'll say 6. It's the 6th tribe. That's map number 5. It's the 5th tribe. So this could go on this to expose this. Of course, we are making a mess out of this hand, but these are legal plays. The 6th zanim can go on a 5th zanim, 5th zanim, or on a 7th zanim, right? That is a finished hand. So this is LaVad. It wasn't a great example. I hope I didn't confuse you. I will make another video that will explain some of the more tricky, more strategic moves. I hope you enjoyed this. There are instructions on 12th-stone.com or 12thstone.coil, where there's instructions, about this game. I am going to finish this by arranging them all in a hierarchy order. Like this is considered a one game. All the sevets are lined up in their own columns, right? But now I like to play it all the way out and actually set them all in order. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do that, but maybe I'll go ahead and record it and see if I could do it fast and put it on hyper speed or something. If not, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.